Hey guys, so today I'm coming to you guys with another fitness video. So I had so much fun filming the last fitness video I did for you guys. I decided that I wanted to film another one, and I am super excited to film it today. Now, before I even begin, I'm just going to tell you guys I am filming on my phone, so that if the quality is a little shaky or if it's better or just whatever, let me know. And also, it might move around a little bit more than my last video because I was using my camera. But yeah, I need to clean up my memory card. Long story, but let's go and get started. Today I'm going to be doing 5 tips to get back your commitment. So I have all my notes over here. So if I look over here periodically, I'm sorry. It's just so I can make sure I cover everything that I wanted to cover with you guys. And yeah, I hope this is very helpful for you. So oftentimes when we're working out or we have a goal in mind, we fall off the bandwagon. And that might be an old saying, but I love to use it all the time. It's true. We fall off of our commitment. We fall off of our bandwagon. We fall off of what we were saying to do. We may say we're going to work out every morning, and then we don't. And then we might say, well, we're going to go run with our friends once a week, and we don't. And, it's not like, well, it wasn't my fault. But at the same time, it was your fault. So today we're going to talk about how to get back on to the commitment you made, how to own up to your mistakes, and how you can fix it for the next time. I'm going to try to make this video no more than 10 minutes. So let's go ahead and get started just so I can go through each tip no more than 2 minutes for each tip. Number 1, make sure that you are motivated. In order to even do anything, you have to be motivated. Someone else can't be motivated for you. You have to be the one that's like, I'm motivated, I want to do this, and I'm going to do this. What do I mean by this? Well, what I mean by this is, let's say you decided that you're going to get up every morning and work out. That's what I'm trying to do. And you have to be committed to doing that. You have to say, well, this is something that I really want to do. It cannot be something that someone suggested for you to do. I mean, someone might suggest it for you to do, but you need to make sure it's something that you actually want to do. People can suggest things all day long. They could suggest, oh, maybe you should get up and do your homework in the morning instead of doing it when you get home from school. Or maybe you should go to work 10 minutes early. They can suggest things all the time. But if you don't want to do it, it's not going to happen. It's not going to work out well for you. So that's my first tip. Just make sure you're motivated. Make sure you have that right mindset before you begin your commitment. Or even make your commitment. Make sure you have it. Number 2, start over. So if you fall off the bandwagon, sometimes it is best, honestly, just to start over. And that might sound kind of funny. Like, why would I want to start over with something that I've been doing for such a long time? If you've been doing it for a couple of months, it's like, why would I start over with something that I've been doing? Sometimes it's just best to start over. In the last video, if you watched it, I mentioned the squat challenge. Well, I fell off the bandwagon, and it wasn't so much I didn't want to do it, it's I just forgot about it. So this morning, it was a Monday, I was like, let's go ahead and just do it. And I just started over. I started back over with my 20 squats. Tomorrow I'll do my 30 squats. And it's just something that we have to do sometimes. We just have to start over. And it can be better in the long run if you do start over after all. Number 3 is to focus. Have that correct mindset that allows you to focus on your end result, your end goal. And I mentioned this in my last video, how if your goal is to lose 5 pounds or your goal is to lose 10 pounds, that you focus on it. Focus on it, you guys. So sometimes we tend to not focus in on our number 1 goal. And we have to just kind of have that right mindset, that right thought pattern, that we're going to do it. And this kind of ties into that motivation. You gotta be motivated to be focused. So focus, say every day at 8 a.m. I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna work out. That's not my reality for me. So time zone for me is as long as I get it done before 1 o'clock, I'm happy. And you have to find that kind of focus for yourself. It could be a big range of focus, or it could be like, I'm gonna get up and work out between 8 and 8:30. It could be that kind of focus for you, or it could be like me, you have like this bigger zone, but you're still working on that focus and that end result. Number 4, do it for you. You cannot do this for anybody else. Everything is really tying into this number 1 thing I told you guys, which was to make sure you're motivated. You have to do it for you. I'm losing weight for me. I'm losing weight for myself and my future and the life I want to live for myself right now. I'm not doing it for my best friend. I'm not doing it for my teachers. I'm doing it for me. And you have to figure out maybe like what it is that you want to do for you. You always have something you want to do for yourself, whether it be working out, whether it be losing weight, whether it be reading every day. It might be the simplest things, but do it for yourself. Don't do it for others, and don't do it for the satisfaction of others. Another thing I'm big on is do not change yourself for others, because they're not going to be, really happy with it. If you're not going to be happy with it, and then more than likely, you shouldn't do it. Number 5, continue to track your progress. It's the first part. It's a 2-part for number 5. So even when you're falling off your bandwagon, continue to track your progress. What do I mean by that? If you watched my last video, remember I mentioned my fitness pal. This ties into something that I do. Yesterday, I did not follow my diet, which was okay, but I tracked every single thing I ate because I want to make sure that I see what I'm putting in my body, even when I'm just having fun and not focusing on what I'm eating. And sometimes we do fall off the bandwagon. We don't eat the 1,200 calories. We say, well, I'm gonna eat 1,200 calories, and we eat more than that. And that's okay. Just make sure that you continue to track it. And the second part is, it is okay to have an off day sometimes. And when I say this, it's okay just to have 1 day a week. And this includes the weekend. So either choose, like, let's say, don't be like, I'm going to do Thursday and Saturday my off days. No, choose 1 day a week, Monday through Sunday, or in my way, Sunday through Saturday, that you will be okay to do an off day. And why do I say just choose once a week? Because if you do more than once a week, to be honest, you're not going to get the results very quickly. So choosing 1 day a week when you can have what you want to eat, one meal, or maybe it's a whole day, I don't know, whatever works for you, that you really enjoy it. You take in that food and you're like, that's so delicious. Choose that 1 day to make you happy. So you guys, that is all I have for you guys today for my 5 tips to get you back in your commitment to what you said. So if you guys have any questions or anything, let me know in the comments down below how I get back on my commitment, how I do things like that. I just hope that this really does help you, because this is something that a lot of people struggle with. I struggle with it myself. I'll have my fitness pal down in the description down below as well, because I feel like that's very helpful. And I'll also link my last video in the description as well. Be sure to check that one out, because that was talking about having a good fitness life and things that are very important. And this video will probably be posted later, probably on Friday. And then today I'm posting that first video I've been referring to this whole video. Remember to give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you guys later. Bye. Get your commitment back. You still have a chance.